Did you know that nearly 80% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck? That's right, more than half of the population struggles to make ends meet, even with steady incomes. In fact, a recent survey revealed that 40% of adults would struggle to cover a $400 emergency expense. These numbers are shocking, but they highlight a crucial truth: saving money is only part of the solution to financial freedom. Many people think that simply spending less will lead them to financial independence. But that's just not true. It's not just about cutting expenses, it's about changing how we think about money, our values, and our choices. In this video, we'll dive into unique strategies that go beyond basic budgeting. You'll discover how adopting a frugal mindset can transform your financial journey. Are you ready to learn how to embrace frugal living in a fun and meaningful way? We'll explore the power of community, the joy of minimalism, and the importance of investing in yourself. By the end, you'll have the tools you need to not only save money but to thrive financially and live a more fulfilling life. Let's get started. Chapter 1. Beyond budgeting. The frugal mindset shift. When we think about saving money, budgeting usually comes to mind. But here's a twist: it's not just about cutting back. It's about changing how you view your money. The first step is adopting a frugal mindset. This doesn't mean being cheap, it means being smart about what you spend. A study from the American Psychological Association shows that people who focus on experiences rather than things tend to be happier. Why? Because experiences create lasting memories, while possessions can quickly lose their value. A great way to start this shift is by asking yourself, what do I really need? Think about your values. For example, if health is important to you, maybe you want to invest in fresh food rather than fancy gadgets. Research shows that prioritizing your core values can lead to better financial decisions. It's about aligning your spending with what truly matters to you. Try writing down 3 values that are most important to you. Use these as a guide for future spending. This simple practice can help you avoid impulse buys that don't align with your goals. Remember, being frugal is not about depriving yourself, it's about making thoughtful choices. Chapter 2. The Art of Intentional Living. Prioritizing what matters. Next, let's talk about intentional living. This concept is all about making deliberate choices. It means prioritizing what adds real value to your life. For example, consider your time. How much do you value spending time with family versus buying new clothes? Often, the memories we create are worth far more than the latest fashion trends. According to a survey by the Bureau of Labor Statistics, Americans spend an average of $1,700 a year on clothing. What if you took that money and invested it in experiences instead? A weekend trip with friends or a cooking class can be more rewarding than a closet full of clothes. To embrace intentional living, start with a simple exercise: keep a joy journal. Write down things that bring you happiness each day. Over time, you'll notice patterns. You might realize that your happiest moments often involve experiences rather than things. Another strategy is to declutter your space. Research from the Princeton University Neuroscience Institute found that clutter can distract us and reduce our ability to focus. By clearing out items that don't serve a purpose, you create room for what truly matters. This can lead to a calmer mind and clearer financial goals. Chapter 3. Frugality with Flair. Creative alternatives to common expenses. Now, let's explore frugality with flair. This means finding creative ways to save money while still enjoying life. Instead of dining out, why not host a potluck dinner with friends? You'll save money and enjoy a fun evening. Plus, cooking together can be a great bonding experience. Did you know that the average American spends about $3,000 a year on dining out? Imagine what you could do with that money if you redirected it to something meaningful, like a vacation or a hobby. Cooking at home doesn't have to be boring, either. Try exploring new recipes or themes for your potlucks, like international cuisine nights. Another unique idea is to utilize your local community. Many libraries offer free access to books, workshops, and even tools. Why buy when you can borrow? This not only saves money but also helps you connect with your community. Consider swapping items with friends or neighbors. From clothes to gadgets, swapping can be a fun way to refresh your belongings without spending a dime. Plus, it encourages a sense of community and shared resources. Incorporating these creative alternatives into your life can turn frugality into a fun challenge. It's all about shifting your perspective from seeing limitations to exploring possibilities. By thinking outside the box, you can enjoy life while still being financially savvy. If you're finding these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more strategies on achieving financial freedom through frugal living. Chapter 4. Building Wealth Through Frugal Friendships. The Power of Community. Now, let's discuss the importance of community in your frugal journey. Surrounding yourself with like-minded friends can significantly enhance your path to financial freedom. Research from the American Journal of Sociology shows that our social circles influence our behaviors, including spending habits. When you connect with people who prioritize frugality, you're more likely to adopt similar habits. Start by sharing your financial goals with your friends. This transparency can create a support network. You could even form a savings group where you meet monthly to discuss your progress. This not only keeps you accountable but also encourages creative ideas for saving money. Consider organizing community events that focus on skills exchange. For example, if you're great at gardening, you could teach a class in exchange for cooking lessons. This kind of bartering not only saves money but fosters friendships. You get to learn something new while keeping expenses low. Don't forget to utilize local online groups. Platforms like Facebook or Nextdoor can help you connect with people in your area who share your frugal interests. You can find swap events, free workshops, or local volunteer opportunities, all of which can enrich your life without emptying your wallet. Remember the quote from Jim Rohn: "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Choose wisely." Surrounding yourself with frugal, supportive friends can have a significant impact on your financial journey. Chapter 5. Mindful Consumption. The Joy of Minimalism and Experiences. Let's dive into mindful consumption. This approach focuses on what you buy and why. Instead of mindlessly accumulating things, consider whether each purchase adds value to your life. Minimalism isn't about living with nothing, it's about making room for what truly matters. According to a survey by the National Association of Professional Organizers, 80% of the clutter in our homes is a result of disorganization, not lack of space. This statistic highlights the importance of being intentional with your belongings. By simplifying your space, you can create a peaceful environment that supports your financial goals. Try implementing a 30-day minimalism game. Each day, remove 1 item from your home for the first day, 2 items for the second day, and so on. By the end of the month, you'll have decluttered 465 items. This can help you see how much you truly don't need, freeing up both space and money. Instead of spending on material possessions, consider investing in experiences. Research from Cornell University shows that spending on experiences leads to greater happiness than spending on things. Plan activities with friends or family that create lasting memories. Think hiking trips, cooking classes, or art workshops. Mindful consumption can also mean being aware of the environmental impact of your purchases. Studies show that sustainable living often aligns with frugality. For instance, growing your own vegetables can save money while benefiting the planet. If you enjoy this content and want more insights on living a financially savvy life, be sure to subscribe. Your journey to financial freedom starts now.